Alright, welcome to the stream slash YouTube video. Because let's be honest, at 6 a.m. in the morning, I have 10 subscribers. If anyone watches this at all, no one's watching it live. That's kind of why I like streaming on YouTube, though. It's pretty cool how it becomes a video, so I feel like even if I don't get any viewership, I get something out of it. So this is my first ever character slash me slash whatever driver. I chose the picture that I kind of liked. It actually looks like someone who would drive a truck. I've discovered 16% of the road so far, did 8 deliveries. I only own 1 garage. My first truck, playtime so far is 5 hours and 29 minutes. Most of that I did actually get video of. I think some of my first or second job I haven't, but let's load up the game. I'm thinking about starting out looking into potential upgrades for the truck. So probably will not think about getting another truck yet, because I haven't really done much upgrades for this one just yet. So just GPS the shop. Okay, the game took a second to load in. That was funny, never seen that before. Maybe the location I'm at, not really sure. Turn the beacon off, don't have a load. I try to play with as much realism as possible. It is a video game, and I'm new to driving on here, so there's plenty of things I do wrong. For instance, one good thing, I guess, because I'd probably really struggle, is you don't have any worries about stalling the engine or anything, so that's helpful. I guess it's not realistic if I pull up the map while I'm driving down the road and it pauses it for me. Just kind of curious how far this shop is. It's not too far from here. That's how you start off the stream, right? Within the first few minutes, get a speeding violation. Lose $680. They really don't like you speeding on here. Like, that Jeep was going just as fast as I was, if not faster. I guess obviously they don't get tickets though or anything. Plus it's like a drive-by ticket, so maybe he did get one, I don't know. But I think I was only going about 5 miles an hour over. Just like the last video, I like barely crossed the white line. Got the front tires of it. I don't know if it was barely, but I didn't go very far over the white line, and I got a red light passing ticket of like $1,000. You know, I don't know, it seems pretty high, but you know, I think I was maybe downtown San Fran, so could be why. Oh, that's cool. So the shop I found was actually a Peterbilt dealership. So I haven't really looked at much trucks after this one. I'm in a Kenworth, so I just realized I'm driving back here and it's actually doesn't have a full circle around the building. So apparently I can repair my vehicle and upgrade it even though it's a Kenworth and I'm at a Peterbilt truck dealership. Peterbilt. Had a feeling it's mostly tire damage. I haven't really hit much of anything, and when I have, most of the time it was backing up on people. Trailer damage. Add this one right here. It says it helps with heavy cargo. I have did my last load was one of the heaviest. It was a bulldozer at like 45,000 pounds or so. Already just for this cost though is going to be 9,000, which chunks a lot into my my budget, I guess. It's really right now all I have is 40,000. So I could get a slight engine upgrade. I get some money back from, I guess, putting mine in there, so I'm able to afford these. 450 horsepower one, jeez. Cummins. That obviously, see when the horsepower is going up, so obviously it can handle heavy cargo better. And the normal cargo goes down. I guess I don't know what that'll exactly affect. Maybe with lighter loads I'll be like sloshing around the cargo, maybe, perhaps, I don't know. So maybe we'll start off with a cheap engine or a cheaper engine upgrade. That way I don't lose too much on the normal and I still gain quite a bit of heavy cargo. That way if I end up buying a new truck soon or anything like that, I haven't spent a lot into this and then turn around and do that. So let's get our first engine upgrade. This Paccar MX-13. We spent about most of our budget right there. And now because of where our heavy cargo's at, with what we got, I think I actually bought that too while I was at it. I just realized. I think I did actually switch over to the, Okay, so that was actually part of the upgrade there. I forgot that I actually had this selected. Chassis, I don't know much about these at all, so I'm not really entirely sure why that increases the cargo, but so I like the truck so far. I like the look. I like a lot of the things I've done to it. When I started out, it was partially black in some areas, didn't have this front guard there, it didn't have this deflector, it didn't have the beacons, it didn't have these matching side skirts. The wheels didn't look as spiffy as they do. Don't think I can do much with like exhaust on this yet or anything. I don't know. No. I think we're looking at leaving it like that for now. The truck's at 100%. It's at 100%. Don't need any maintenance. We got our new upgrades. Kind of just driving in a second. I wonder if with the new engine I should have got any transmission changes, or I don't know a lot about vehicles in general, let alone trucks. So I don't know if like having the same transmission is going to affect that I can't get the maximum speed out of it or what. But I feel like I can tell it's moving pretty good. Oh, moving a little too good. Well, I got some damage on us again. That's funny. I feel like I could automatically tell my braking power isn't as good as before because I already gained a lot of speed there pretty quickly. So I accelerated so fast, I was holding the brake that whole time and it just wasn't even hardly stopping, so. I might take a quick glance at the transmissions and stuff before I rest up and see what other kind of jobs are in the area. I believe a retarder is related to engine braking, perhaps. It's probably why the heavy cargo goes up on that too, because it helps out with the hill traversal goes up there. It probably helps out with engine braking, that kind of stuff. Not really sure. And we've got plenty of money for that, so we're actually gonna go ahead and get that too. So now I'm gonna have to get used to, I have 13 speeds now. actually have a trailer, but go ahead and rest here. See what kind of jobs there are available. Do a job, that'll be pretty nice. Doing the first job with the upgraded truck, newer engine, high horsepower, new transmission. Got more speed, so I'm gonna have to get used to it a little bit, but should be okay. If we see which ones here are actually leaving Reno. There's not many that's actually leaving from right here that pay very well. Used packaging, 36,000 pound load. And it doesn't have a high, it's mainly pretty far is why. It pays the like net amount is pretty good, but it doesn't pay high per mile compared to some of these. Trying to figure out how to I guess this is like the highest paying load period. I think I can only find stuff of what I've discovered, so that's why they're all like, I don't know if I have to drive through at least part of the starting destination or ending destination to get it, but that one I'd have to drive pretty far and then turn around and go backwards, because the green is the starting destination and the red is the ending. Most of the time here lately I've been just like picking stuff up from wherever I'm closest to. Like there's another heavy bulldozer we could take from San Fran and see if we can tell the differences of this new truck, but I'm probably not worried about it. I'll have to drive pretty good ways just to do that. So let's take this cars, I guess. It's the highest paying one, and we can actually go further into Nevada and check out this state we just got in here. So just driving right over the median here. Who cares? I didn't even honestly see that that median was there. Oh, we're still braking okay. I may have not braked earlier because I was holding too many keyboard buttons. I actually use push to talk when I do this, so. I can already tell I'm having to be in higher gears just to go this, like lower speeds or whatever, which has to attribute to the fact that, you know, I've got a higher speed transmission. So I feel like I can already tell it moves quicker, but it could be in my head just because it's definitely got to be moving some quicker and accelerating faster. But I also have no load, and last time I drove was with a 45,000 pound bulldozer. So here's the one that we selected. It's the one with trucks right here. I feel like I'm slowly getting better with this, not having to, you know, look out the door and stuff like that, the window, just for straight back to hook up the trailer. Before we take off, let's figure out a few things. Alright. We've got half a tank of fuel here, and it looks like we're going in the opposite direction of the gas station. I think we can make this one in plenty of time. Or, I mean, that's about the halfway point, too. I think we got plenty of fuel. We might even be able to make it the whole way. Not really sure how much of a tank of gas gets on this. we're gonna try to make it. I think we can. So we should be able to make it to that. It's about the halfway point. And fuel up there. Huh. £20,500 of vehicle. We're going to Elko, which is on the northeastern side of Nevada, as we saw on the map. It looks like we've got plenty of time to get in there to make it. That was close. Didn't cut that nearly as sharp as I thought it did. I thought it was going to take that sign. Whoa, this looks scary. Why did that car stop for me? I guess they freaked out. They were going to try to let me go one. What the hell are they stopping for? I think someone's behind me now. Trying to figure out why these vehicles are stopping. I guess they're gonna let me go and I'm holding up a lot of traffic. Don't stop on the interstate, ladies and gentlemen, to let a truck out who's at a dead stop, who isn't even sticking out on the highway at all. Considering this is a 20,000-pound load as compared to the 45 last time, but with the upgraded truck, I know we've got a slight grade. We're going uphill here, I can tell, but it's still not going quite as fast as I expected it to with all the upgrades. it's taking a good little bit just to get up to about 80. Oh, okay, so we got a way station coming up. They don't give you much time to find out. And then there's not really much of an exit ramp there. Gross weight 52,000. I've never been overweight. I've almost stopped on the scales, like maybe that was my third time. No traffic coming. So I guess it's just gross weight they check, and I'd probably have to have like a 40-some thousand pound load just to get close to being, you know, I don't know. I guess it's a thing. I guess you can be overweight. I don't really know, honestly. If someone misweighed something or told you wrong on the trips, invoices or whatever. Wake up. Trying to figure out why it said the speed limit's 80 miles per hour, but my miles per hour was red there for a second, showing I'm going over, but I don't know if it was a bug or what. Okay, this is weird. Apparently I max out at 10 speed. I thought I upgraded to the 13 speed transmission. Maybe I didn't. Now turned my beacons on and didn't really think about it. I feel like a car load haul is one of the perfect cargoes to use, like the beacons. It's kind of realistic. I think I see that a lot. With smaller transports, for sure. Going off the road a little bit. It's really weird driving in third to me, especially if I just switch on the fly like that. You These roads are a little bit smaller than some of the interstates I've been on too. Oh, it's just 2 trucks. Oh no, I see him underneath now. I was about to say. Those were some heavy ass trucks. Never been through the West Coast at all, so in real life, so really wouldn't know what to expect. But kind of when I picture Nevada, I picture a lot of sand like this and dirt and long stretches of not seeing a ton. I mean, it's not like it's some desert, but you know, I kind of do picture that a little bit. Slow our speed down some. Speed limit's back up to 80, randomly dropped to 65 for what felt like half a mile. Oh, just realized I gotta get over too. Probably a little dangerous, slowing down way too much to be in the left lane, but I don't think anyone's behind me anyways. I about forgot that was our exit to get fuel. There we've got some kind of 2 blue cars underneath. I don't know why I couldn't have just, why is the GPS showing me this? I could have just turned there. GPS is showing me this long random go around, I guess, just to keep it having to do a turnaround there. I don't know. Route 93 diner. I guess something like that. Casino. No, that might be this side, maybe, I don't know. Route 93 just sounds like a diner. Oh, it's a casino. $3.17 for diesel, daggum. Take a quick moment to check chat or stream or anything like that. Let's get back on the road. I remember where we said earlier the fuel station was about the halfway point in our trip here, so this trip isn't too long a one. Sometimes it takes too many buttons and too many hands just to turn on a blinker. But it seems safer just to go ahead and merge on when there's no traffic. Oh, this is pretty cool looking, going through another tunnel. Well, I haven't been through one on this trip yet, but I have been through a few before. Really don't know how to use any of the engine braking on here. See if I can look real quick. Oh, there it is. It's B. I thought it might have been B, but I wasn't really sure. I'm gonna have to look up what a retarder is, because I think I got one of those with this transmission, but I don't really know what doing any of that would do. I'll try to remember that if I get at a point where an engine brake might be a good idea to use going downhill or something. Might be cool to check to see if we can hear the Jakes. When you about die while you're trying to look at scenery. Or ram a police car. That'll do good too. There's that Jake. You do have to hold it though, so that's kind of weird. It sounded pretty cool. It sounded like a good old Jake brake, but you do have to hold it down, which is kind of strange. I feel like I'm all over the road today. We have discovered Elko. Which I believe is part of our destination, so yep, here it is coming up on the GPS. Be getting off up here somewhere, probably this exit. Sure enough is. Just to test it out for the heck of it. It's actually slowing it down pretty good. That's cool. That's what I need, a cop to barely see me not stop at a stop sign and get ticketed. Rail export. Does that mean they're gonna take this by train somewhere? Put cars on a train? Is that a thing? Are these like company cars? I don't know. It's kind of interesting to think about though. Must not need it in too complicated of a spot because they've got like not a ton of EXP for parking it right here. Looks like it's just going right there next to that trailer. Okay. Can't tell where my damn back is. I'm glad it's a day cab. Yeah, I got that all in there, kind of funny. There we go, this should be not too bad to do. Probably a much easier way I can do this though, and I'm making it more harder than it needs to be. Well, my truck's not straight at all, but the cargo is where it needs to be, so. I could have really just detached back there. At least this way I'm straight with it, so. There we go, we'll just drop it off here. Not bad, a little to the left of where they want it, if we're trying to be perfect. But it'll do. Really curious what they're gonna use these vehicles for. They kind of look like they could be some type of company car. Oh, a jet or a plane just flew overhead. Looked like a jet. That finishes that trip out. I don't know if I've done any actual hazmat hauling yet, but here we go, we can get a longer delivery if we put our point into that this time. Now I'm level 7, I got more upgrades. Oh, look at that, that looks pretty cool. Bumper shield, cab panels. That might be interesting to see. But yeah, eventually you can actually get like more drivers and stuff too, and just basically manage your whole company. I haven't done much of that yet. Right now I'm just doing my own driving, so that's it. I am the only driver. think we're gonna go ahead and make it a short video this time and cut it off after that one. Don't know what to say much about my upgrades though. I feel like, I don't know if I can just look at them without, I feel like it was kind of harder to tell that I've got a better engine and transmission. I'm also kind of confused. I could have swore I put a 13-speed transmission in here, but I don't know. It still only went to 10, so not really sure about that. Maybe I'll look more into it next time. Thanks for watching.